With the world becoming more digital every day, I've remained loyal to an analog system to keep my life organized. But before you ask why, let me show you how my system works. So first off, my analog organization system consists of two journals, a bullet journal and a regular journal. Now I know what you're thinking, why two journals? Well, each of these journals respectively have their own uses and purposes. We'll start with my bullet journal. For those of you who are not familiar with the bullet journal, just do a quick YouTube or Google search. You will find all about it. So I won't spend too much time explaining what it is. But essentially, the bullet journal was created by writer Carroll, and he describes it as a method in which you can track the past, order the present, and design the future. And that's exactly what I use this for. In this journal, I plan, I prioritize, I track. So in here, you'll find things like calendars, goals, habit trackers, daily to-do lists. That all happens here. Now with my regular journal, this is a place where I take notes. It's a catch-all, multi-purpose idea dump. And it just really helps me get everything that goes on up here onto paper. So in here, you'll find brainstorms, mind maps, note-taking, scribbles, because sometimes I just hear something on a podcast or in a video that really just resonates with me, and I'll write it here just so I don't forget it, because often our brains will think of something and you'll forget it if you don't write it down or put it somewhere, and this is what this is used for. With the word system, you may ask, how do these two work together? I'll be honest, there's no real cross-referencing when it comes to both of these journals. Again, I have just designated specific roles and purposes for each. Again, this is for planning and this is for brainstorming / ideation. Now that I've shown you how my analog system works, you still might be wondering why I've chosen an analog system over a digital system to organize my life. And there are three main reasons why I've chosen this, and I really do enjoy and have stayed loyal to handwriting everything down. The first is, as I said, we live in a very digital world. There's really no avoiding screens in our life, whether that's our phone or our computer. There's just no escaping it. Especially as a video creator, a filmmaker, I spend all my days editing or scrolling through my phone. I mean, I'm addicted to social media just like everyone else, and I just want to reduce as much time as I can when it comes to staring at screens, and this definitely helps. The second reason why I've chosen an analog system over a digital system is that I am a very hands-on person. I've always learned better when I can actually do it. I'm a kinesthetic learner, if you guys are familiar with learning styles. Like, I very much need to do the thing before I can learn it and then eventually become better at it. And this is just works better for me when it comes to getting my ideas out, organizing my thoughts, organizing my tasks, and all of that. And the third and probably most profound reason why I've chosen to stick to an analog system rather than switching over to a digital system to organize my life is probably best said by writer Carroll himself. The bullet journal is a mindfulness practice disguised as a productivity system. And again, I think that just says it all. Of course, yes, I use this to help me be productive in my day-to-day life, but it does make me more mindful of what I'm doing day to day, what I'm doing in the future, near and far. And it just makes me a lot more intentional about my time and my energy. And this journal in particular helps reduce my mental clutter. And together, these two journals, this analog system that I've developed for myself, helps me process and organize everything that's going on in my life. And it's just really helped reduce any overwhelm that often comes with the craziness of life. I just feel a lot more calm and peace when, things do get hectic. Whether you're a creative or a student or both, I highly advise that we all follow the advice of Austin Kleon, who is a writer who basically writes about creativity and how to be a better artist. In his New York best-selling book, Steal Like an Artist, he talks about how he starts every project analog first before he touches anything digital. And again, that's kind of reiterating everything that I talked about. Yes, this is my primary system which I use to organize my life. I do have digital systems in place, so sorry if I kind of clickbaited you, but I always start with this first before I jump onto a computer. it really just helps me start my project off on the right foot, because with a screen and the internet involved, we all know how easy it is to go down rabbit holes, and there's just nothing like starting off a project with the traditional pen and paper. At the end of the day, and like with everything that I talk about on this channel, I highly encourage you to find a system that works best for you. If you found this video helpful, I would greatly appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more from me, and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing. Alright YouTube, I'm Marissa Roxas. I'm a filmmaker from San Diego, California, and I hope to help you put self-love first. Take care.